Hello everybody, in this video we're going to look at Karel the Robot. Alright, let's get going. If you're watching these videos just to learn Python, then you could skip these labs and jump ahead to the functions videos. Although I will add that functions are where people start to have problems in the course, and these labs are meant to help with that. Alright, so this type of problem is named after Karel Čapek, who is a writer, a science fiction writer, who invented the term robot. This is what the problems might look like. The graphics might be different, but they'll basically be the same. You'll have Karel the Robot, and you'll have some goal. So in this case, you're trying to pick that up and bring it in. And this is what the run looks like. If you're doing either intro or APCSP with me, the reason we do these labs is to learn about functions without having to worry about details of syntax and implementation. All these concepts that I've written up on the screen are much harder when you have to worry about the implementation details as well as the concepts all at the same time. If you're watching this video because you're an APCSP, there are a lot of questions related to these labs that show up on the exam. So you'll need to know how to do these labs to ace the exam. The first thing you need to do is log onto your Scratch account. I've logged onto my Scratch account here. So we're going to start off the lab by going to the starter code. The link is in the description below, but it'll look like this. When I get here, I'm going to click Remix. And here's what it looks like at first. Here's where the instructions are going to be. The video link will be here. I will update the link. I will need to remix. I've already remixed here, but in case you got to this, by clicking Look Inside, there's going to be a remix button here. You can do a file remix, but in this case, I've already remixed. Next thing I need to do is change the name of my project. So I've replaced your name goes here with my current name. And then I'm going to save it. So File, Save Now. First thing we're going to do is click that green flag, which will show us what the problem is going to look like. This right here is Karel the Robot. This right here is our goal, which is to pick that up, and we're supposed to bring it back in. Step 1 tells us that all of our code is going to go right here under the When I Receive Ready. And step 2, so in this lab, we are only going to use these blocks right here, the blocks under my blocks. And we're allowed to make a block as well. So no other blocks, just these ones. Actually, you can use the repeat too, but we're going to see that you don't really need it. So you'll notice right here, the first thing we need to do if we wanted to get out and pick up that beeper is turn right. But you know what? There is no turn right, but I can make a turn right if I use make a block. So that's what I'll do now. I'm going to click make a block, name my block turn right, exactly turn right, no spaces, no underlines, no caps, just turn right. Click OK. And now I can define a turn right. Well, what's turn right? If I want to turn right and all I have is turn lefts, if I turn left 3 times, that will turn right. At least that's what I think. I need to test it to be sure, so I'll try it. And when I try it, it works. Indeed, I do turn right. Now, I don't have to use this turn right. I could have written the code instead with 3 turn lefts. But if you compare the 2 codes, using 1 turn right is going to be simpler. It's also going to be more readable because there's going to be less code there that you need to understand. If you're taking the APCSP exam, we have a term for this and it's called abstraction, which basically just means that you're replacing something long with something short that means the same thing. Another example might be my cookie recipe, which stands for mixing the butter, mixing the sugar, mixing in the eggs, mixing in the flour, but I can shorten it to my cookie recipe, which will make things simpler. Again, the term is abstraction, and it shows up on the APCSP exam. All right, so now that I've made my turn right, I can move it out of the way, out of my field of vision, which helps me concentrate on what I really need to do. So I think I'm just going to finish this off right now, or I'll try to finish it off. Not quite done yet. All right, there. So now I've exited the building. I've landed on the beeper, and I need to add one more block, which is the pick beeper block. And you see right now it picked up the beeper bag now has a beeper, and that's what I wanted. So I'm going to autograde this now just to show how the process works. I'll go File, Save to my computer. The link to the autograder is in the description below. I need to select the correct lab. I'll drag and drop the lab in, click Submit for autograding, and it says, well, it says I have a turn right. I've picked up the beeper, but I haven't returned to the starting spot. I'm not really sure what that means, so I'll click on the help link. So I learned, oops, I did not return to the original spot. So I'm going to make some more adjustments, and I believe now this should pass the autograder. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Hope that was useful to you, and if it was, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.